Afternoon baseball now on the show from Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Today we wrap up this four-game weekend series between the Oakland A's and the Minnesota Twins. Matt Olson, an early contender for the home run crown, takes the field next. Cole Stewart, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Into the box is the leadoff hitter Cameron Maben, and we are ready for baseball.
Leading off for Oakland, the left fielder, number 5, Cameron Maben.
First pitch on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Full count now, 3-2.
Gotta love the battle we're seeing right out of the gates in this game. That's 7 pitches now, and if this is any indication, we're in for a good contest here.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, D-Roll, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Maben gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a throw over to first. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him.
Well, this game is still getting underway, so maybe he wasn't quite awake yet over there at first. Hate to have a guy picked off, but I guess it's better in the first than in the ninth.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. The 3-0 pitch is taken, strike 1. And we're just getting started here in Minneapolis. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He was swinging a hot bat in the first half and currently finds himself in second place in the league's home run standings.
And I don't expect him to slow down anytime soon, Matty. He sees himself in second place right here. He wants to get hot and overtake that top spot.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Two and one to the A's first baseman.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Called strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
Runner goes left side, but well foul. He's running again. High in the air out to center field. Buxton sprinting after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Here's Chris Davis now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's set. Here it comes. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is there. And that retires the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Sean Manaea will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
The pride and joy of Andrean High School in Gary, Indiana. Sean Manaea, he had the no-hitter against the Boston Red Sox, one of the tougher lefties. He reminds me a lot of Sid Fernandez. Low three-quarter arm angle, mid to upper 90s fastball, good curveball, one of the top young left-handed pitchers in all of baseball.
Coming to the plate now, Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. This is popped up. And there's out number one. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first two guys in the batting order.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Ehire Adrianza. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Batting third, the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. 2 out, nobody on. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Sliced hard on the ground, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eddie Rosario. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. He's set, and the pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. His career numbers against Manaea, he's 2 for 3. And he misses with it, 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. To short, hit hard. Barreto brings it in, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So nothing in the Minnesota first. We'll head to the second from Target Field. No score here on the show. So now it's Mark Canha looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so.
Mark Canha.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. didn't work. But now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a full count for Canada now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
And that brings up Chad Pinder as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 home. Catches the inside corner for a strike. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And let's take a look at Jonathan Schoop, another one of the versatile new regime ball players. Ability to play second base, turn to double play at 6'2", 200+ pounds, and move over to third base with a rocket arm.
Here's Jurickson Profar. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Profar is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. A high fastball is in there.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Coming to the plate now, Franklin Barreto. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Here's the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Maldonado.
Striding in for Oakland, Martin Maldonado. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. The 0-1 offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Ready on 0-2. Popped him up. Chrome moving to his left, and that retires the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Jonathan Scope now, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
The second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Maben will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively.
The first baseman.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Braves. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run saved. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand gem.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little roller toward the hole. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
the first offering. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. His career numbers against Manaea, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And that misses 1-1. One and two to the Twins catcher.
1-2.
Gonzalez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1 left for Minnesota. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Here's Cameron Maben now. 13 at-bats in the series so far with 4 hits.
Number 5, Cameron Maben.
Here comes the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Now it's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
1 strike, the count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Count remains full.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Once again a 3-2. Hit on the ground to third. Torreyes fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So with 1 away now, time for a check of the standings as you find out where the Twins find themselves in the AL Central picture. Now in the box, Matt Chapman. He's got 5 base hits in 14 at-bats in the series coming into today. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. And it's 1-2.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Liner toward right center, and there's the first hit of the game for the A's. So a 1-out base hit has him aboard here in the 3rd, and that seems as good a time as any to check out our league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Here's the first pitch to him. just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Very high. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball. Chris Davis will be next. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall, and they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least 1 run in. Long throw to third, and this will get in there too late. He's in there at third, and he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Standing in now, Mark Canha, high in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The relay, and they're not going to get him at third base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and up next the ever versatile Chad Pinder. First pitch on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Now the 1-0 misses, ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Two balls and a strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Line to the right side, and this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Throw into second. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
In now, Jurickson Profar, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here comes the payoff pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run home run for Jurickson Profar. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the A's add on more. It's now a 5-0 game.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Misses it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base.
Maldonado.
Ready for another chance? Martin Maldonado. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, he's got to make an adjustment. You could tell this guy's been struggling with the bat in his hands. He's got a lot of frustration. He's gripping the bat too tight. He needs to relax, take a deep breath, and have a productive AB right here.
The 1-0 delivery. Strike taken up in the zone. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cruz moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The A's lead it 5-0. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away. So 1 gone in the inning now, and it's time for a look at the standings in the AL West as you see where the A's find themselves entering play here today. Striding in once again, Byron Buxton. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Strike 1 to start the at bat. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pinder moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the designated hitter, Adrianza.
Next will be the designated hitter, Adrianza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're flat out doing an outstanding job at picking on pitches that they can do something with. And by that, he means pitches inside the strike zone. The numbers definitely back that up as well. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. For comparison, the Major League average is somewhere around 30%. Something they want to keep up as this game progresses, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Steven Gonsalves answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Maben.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Line drive to center field. Buxton patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. At the plate, Matt Olson. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First offering on its way. Ball. Lays off 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. And it keeps the inning alive for Chris Davis up next.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box now, Chris Davis. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 home. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 1-1 home. Hard hit ball to short. He'll go to scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. The A's strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nelson Cruz. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Cruz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Here's the 0-2. Fouled away. Here's another 0-2. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Chapman brings it in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Time now for the A's Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. So far this season, Rosario is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. This pitch is popped up. Olsen is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
Up next for Minnesota, Jonathan Schoop comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. And it's 0-2 to Schoop.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And it's fouled away. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Now at the plate, Mark Canha. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through.
Mark Canha.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. The 1-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Kenna leads off second with nobody out. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. The 1-1 is taken for strike two. Line towards center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Stepping in now, Jurickson Profar. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Line toward the gap in left center, and that's going to get down out there. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game, and he's safe.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Standing in now, Franklin Barreto, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. High in the air out to center field. Buxton moves over. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Next up for the A's, Martin Maldonado, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. Still only 1 out in the inning. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Left side. Reyes has it. Oh, what a dive to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's C.J. Cron now. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike one. Lifted down the line in left. Maben moving in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
The next twin up, Marwin Gonzalez. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. And that's in there for strike one. Cron aboard here at first with nobody out. On the ground to second base. This could be two. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting.
Really good pitch for the pitcher right there. Down in the zone. Hits on top of it. Induces the ground ball double play.
Into the box, Mitch Garver. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
And it's quickly 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Twins retired in short order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cameron Maben. He'll be the one to start things out for Oakland in their half of the sixth inning. First offering on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Matt Chapman. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box now, Matt Olson, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0. Taken, strike one, outside corner. The 1-1 is laid off for ball two. Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses with that one for ball four. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and that is 27 for him on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, the reliever on the mound started getting in trouble, and we thought he might be out of gas before this at-bat started. And sure enough, he serves up the home run. Hindsight is 20/20, but I think they'll be kicking themselves for not turning to a fresh arm to get out of this jam.
Number 20.
Stepping in now, Mark Canha, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He doubled his last time through. One and one.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
3 runs already home here. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. Gone! Back-to-back homers. It's a solo shot for Mark Canha. 3rd home run for him on the year as the blowout continues.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Standing in now, Chad Pinder. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
3-0 now. On deck, there's Jurickson Profar. 4 runs here in this half inning. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. Ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Striding in, Jurickson Profar. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
A ball and a strike. One and one. Here it comes. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that's in there. Base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Into the box, Franklin Barreto, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Pinder over at second. Profar at first. 1 gone. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Hit on the ground to third. And that's through into left field for a base hit.
Can't fault the pitcher for going back-to-back changeups right there. First pitch, he swung through. Timing looked a little off, but he went back. The batter made the adjustment and was able to drive it for a base hit.
In now, Martin Maldonado, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Maldonado carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2 misses off the plate. Here now the 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cruz is after it. He can't get to it. This one's down. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
The left fielder, number 5, Cameron.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Cameron Maben. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
The 0-1 delivery.
That's the ball.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 1-1 home. Hit high and deep to right center. Cruz giving chase, but he can't get to it, and this might clear the bases. 1 run is scored. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And they'll apply the tag, and he is cooked at home. So digging in now, Matt Chapman. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Scope is there. And it's in time at first. And hallelujah, the side is retired. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The A's lead this one 14-0. At the plate, Ronald Torreyes. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Pinder. Oh, what happened there? It falls in. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Here's Byron Buxton now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels
Now
off
batting.
base, and that's
The
just what they did
Now
off
batting.
base, and
The
that's just what they
designated
did
hitter,
right there. Big
A-Ray.
strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Eury Adrianza, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and 2, here it is. Fastball well outside. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Standing in now, Nelson Cruz will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Torres is off at first with 2 away. Still 1-2. The 1-2 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, guys, that fires me up right there. He stuck his nose in there, grinded out a 10-pitch AB, and delivers the knock. That was fun to watch.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Line down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Here he comes again. 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approach. By both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Matty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there. Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Into the box, C.J. Cron, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Slow roller left side. Chapman has it cleanly. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run, 1 Oakland error, and 1 man left on base. We're through 6 full. The A's lead this one 14-3. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Alberto Mejia comes on to pitch now hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Alberto Mejia.
Digging in now, Matt Olson.
Leading off for the Athletics, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Scope. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Chris Davis. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
1 out, nobody on. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Chris Davis.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as this lead got even wider.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
The right fielder.
Stepping in now, Mark Hanna. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. The 1-2. Now a flare out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's your set it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
In now, Chad Pinder, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Comes set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Kenna, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Another 0-2 home. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Here's the 0-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. The relay throw. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third.
You think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Standing in now, Franklin Barreto, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home is a slider taken for a ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Rosario will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. A's have to settle for just the 1. 7th inning stretch upcoming here in the Twin Cities. Oakland is on top in this one, 15-3. Wang gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 78.
Now at the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Mitch Garver waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now at the plate, Mitch Garver. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Took something off the curveball there. 76 miles an hour. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
That misses. 1-2. back up the middle. Profile gloves it, and the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3, and they remain well behind. So striding in, Martin Maldonado. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Maldonado.
Josh Begley is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the eighth.
Number 19, Josh Begley.
And he gets ahead 0-1. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Well, there are blowouts and then there are blowouts. And this, folks, is a blowout as you get a look at our line score. It's not often that you see a road team come into this place and put a whooping on these guys like the one we're seeing here tonight. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cameron Maben. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Chapman.
Into the box, Matt Chapman. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A's go quietly there, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Josh Begley will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 19, Josh Begley.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Byron Buxton.
Leading
He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Fielder, Byron Buxton.
The windup and the 0-1. That's over but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Popped him up. Chapman trying to get there. He's there and records the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Eury Adrianza. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. One out, nobody on. To third. Chapman's got it. And there are two away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
So stepping in, Nelson Cruz. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. And right into the shift. Chapman brings it in. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We've played 8 full. The A's lead this one 15-3. Into the box now, Matt Olson. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Olson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Chris Davis will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. First pitch on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Please.
Blake Parker enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Blake Parker. The right fielder, number 20, Mark Hanna.
Into the box now, Mark Hanna, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Weekly hit towards first. Crone is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Chad Pinder.
Ready now, Chad Pinder. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Now the 2-1. Taken, strike two. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air out to right. Moving under it, Cruz makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. The A's lead this one 16-3. Edelbray Ramos, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 61.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eddie Rosario, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one.
Now
the bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here comes the first pitch, and a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 home is a fastball looked at for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch, lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, C.J. Cron. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Ball 1. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there. He couldn't make the play on it.
Standing in now, Marwin Gonzalez, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 is outside for a ball.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. The catch is made, and the A's have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
16-3 today. Oakland led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Sean Manaea earns his team-leading 11th win. Cole Stewart worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, Chris Davis blasted 3 home runs and drove in 6, helping the A's to a win over the Twins 16-3. He is among the American League leaders in home runs. As of right now, the Twins are in 3rd place in the AL Central, and the Athletics sit in 2nd place in the American League West. The Angels grabbed 13 hits in the game as they sank the Mariners 10-1. In the standings, the Mariners sit in 4th place in the American League West, and the Angels are 3rd in the division. The Houston Astros totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers 7-1. At the start of the day, the Astros are atop the American League West, while the Rangers are at the bottom of the division. The New York Yankees knocked out 12 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Rockies 4-0. Heading into the day, the Yankees are in 2nd place in the AL East, while the Rockies are leading the National League West. The White Sox earned the 3-game series sweep as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 5-2. Entering the day's action, the Rays sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division, while the White Sox sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division. The Bo Sox finished off a 3-game sweep as they blew out Baltimore 6-0. As of right now, the Orioles sit in last place in the American League East Division, and the Red Sox are atop the division. The Royals combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 3-1. As of today, the Indians are leading the American League Central Division, and the Royals are at the bottom of the division. The Blue Jays got 12 hits in this one as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 8-2. In the standings, the Tigers sit in 3rd place in the American League Central, and the Blue Jays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division. The Nationals combined to allow only 4 hits as they pulverized the Braves 8-1. Heading into the day, the Braves are in 2nd place in the NL East, and the Nationals are 3rd in the division. Eric Hosmer had a home run and 3 RBIs as the Friars bested the Cubs 5-2. Entering the day's action, the Cubs sit in 1st place in the National League Central Division, while the Padres are in 3rd place in the NL West. The Cincinnati Reds launched 3 home runs as they cruised to the win over the Cardinals 14-7. As of today, the Reds are in 2nd place in the NL Central, and the Cardinals are at the bottom of the division. The Pirates totaled 11 hits as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 7-3. As of right now, the Pirates are in 4th place in the NL Central, and the Phillies sit atop the NL East. The Milwaukee Brewers held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they got a road win against Arizona 3-2. At the start of the day, the Diamondbacks sit in last place in the National League West Division, while the Brewers sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division. The Miami Marlins grabbed 13 hits in the game as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 10-8. Heading into the day, the Dodgers are in 2nd place in the NL West, and the Marlins sit in last place in the National League East. Jeff Samardzija got the win number 7 thus far as the Giants beat the Mets 1-0. In the standings, the Giants are in 4th place in the NL West, and the Mets sit in 4th place in the National League East Division. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.